Some things in life are just made to go together. Peanut butter and jelly, rock and roll, the sun and the moon. These things got Blake Sanders, the owner of KS Services, thinking, what can we pair with our superior heating and air service to make our customers even happier? Plumbing Experts by KS Services was born. So the next time you have a clogged line, leaky faucet, or water running all through the house, know there's a reputable company out there on call just a click away. Call KS.com, your trusted source for heating and cooling and now plumbing.
Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 20th of February. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather stays wet, stormy at times through at least part of the upcoming weekend. Very active, unsettled patterns. So let's check it out. There's the upper look this afternoon. This is the flow at about 18,000 feet off the ground. Got a broad trough in the western states. A segment is lifting north across the Great Plains. There's that cool visualization, and you can see we're in that battleground zone between the western trough and an upper high over the Bahamas. And that trough is going to stay there for a few more days. We have a persistent southwest flow aloft, rising air motion, a front meandering back and forth through the region. So we'll see periods of rain right on through at least the first half of the upcoming weekend. There's a visible satellite view. Clouds cover most all of Alabama, except they're down around Dothan. They've seen some sun today. That was the radar at 1:57. Rain and storms. A zone there from Gadsden, Fort Payne, Leesburg down to Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis, Marion. Nothing severe, but the rain heavy in spots. Got some thunder and lightning. That zone slowly shifting eastward. And temperatures are mostly in the 50s. Tuscaloosa 59, Montgomery's the warm spot. They've got 64. Still colder back on the eastern side of the state. They're having a hard time getting that colder air scoured out. For places like Fort Payne, Anniston, and Gadsden, they're still in the 40s. But down south, Mobile is up at 74, rather balmy. And I do think we could see low 70s in here by Friday and certainly on Saturday with a strong southerly flow. And around the nation, coldest air continues well to the north of us. And in the cold air, still some winter weather problems. Winter storm warnings, parts of Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, upper Michigan, Iowa. And back in the southwest, parts of Arizona, Utah, and southwestern Colorado. And of course, for many places, flooding, it's the concern. Flood watches in effect for much of West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and down into Alabama. Roughly the northern half of the state, the counties there in green. And those dark maroon counties over in Mississippi, those are flash flood warnings, as they've seen some very heavy rain just off to the west of here. Here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. SPC has trimmed back the risk, just a marginal risk, for parts of southwest Alabama, basically from Greensboro, Demopolis, down into the southwestern corner of the state. The overall threat is fairly low at this point. Tomorrow, we could hear some thunder, no doubt about that, but severe storms are not expected. Day 3, Friday, got a marginal risk of severe storms west of Alabama. And on day 4, this is Saturday and Saturday night, we've got a risk defined into the northern half of the state. And that's with a pretty good system coming in here with strong upper support. And we'll be watching that carefully, and we'll talk about it here as we go along in the modeling. Here's the precipitation for the next 7 days. Again, we're very wet. In Alabama, rain amounts around 3 inches, additional rain amounts around 3 inches where we are. And this is valid through Wednesday of next week, but Sunday and Monday and maybe even Tuesday of next week are looking dry at this point. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. A deep upper trough in the west, got a bowling ball low in the base of that thing over the Four Corners region. Got an upper high over the Bahamas, and again for us, we've got a cloudy, rainy day. Periods of rain, maybe some thunder. Probably stay in the 50s all day, much like today. Friday, showers and thunderstorms are likely. The day should be warmer. I think we see a high close to 70. That will feel pretty good. South Alabama should be mostly dry. Now, this is Saturday. Got a deep surface low over Kansas, and obviously south and east of that in the warm sector, severe storms will be a possibility. And again, I really think during the day, a decent part of the day Saturday should be dry. Windy, warm, we go up in the 70s. And yes, there could be some showers around, but the main action comes late Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. This is midnight Saturday night. The surface low is located west of Milwaukee. Blizzard conditions likely for parts of Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. In the warm sector, a trailing front will push a band of strong to severe storms in here. Typically in a setup like that, the main issue is going to be strong damaging winds within the line, but an isolated tornado could be possible. And again, it's still a little early to be specific on this. I'm doing the update on Wednesday. This event is Saturday night. But certainly that will offer a chance of severe storms with that feature coming through. And then Sunday, we're dry. Sunday, the sky becoming sunny. The high should be in the 60s. Should be a nice day. Monday looks nice. We start the day in the 30s. The high close to 60. The sky bright and sunny. And the latest GFS now depicting Tuesday as a dry day. You know, initially looked like Tuesday could be wet, but now Tuesday looking dry with mid-60s. And then this is a week from today, Wednesday the 27th. Troughing to the north, and moisture comes back with a good chance of rain. And a pretty cold high north of us, 1045 millibar high that's over Nebraska. And if this is right, that could be a snow setup for places like St. Louis and Indianapolis, but rain here. Let's go to the end of the forecast. Out 10 days, Saturday, March 2nd. Getting into meteorological spring, troughing to the north, and that looks pretty quiet. And maybe kind of cold. That's a 1052 millibar high coming down into the Dakotas there. But the numbers off the European ensemble, obviously mild on Friday and Saturday. And then after that, highs mostly 50s, lows mostly in the 30s, pretty seasonal. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.